Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of That's Okay. Today we have a father who is a full-time property agent, father of two boys. In fact, his eldest son has autism. Also, we're gonna talk to him about how he was able to juggle between two jobs and how he made the leap from a full-time job to a property agent job, which is what he's doing right now. So today we're going to explore his journey through career transitions, financial pressure, fatherhood, and of course, the emotional realities of raising a child with autism. So today we have Rahmat.
Yes.
Thank
Hi,
you, bro, for
everybody.
joining us.
Welcome.
So maybe you can share with us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Rahmat, also known as Rahmat MBA. I'm 40 years old, alamak. Dah tua.
Eh, lama. 40 okay lah.
40 years old,
Just
married.
turned 40, eh?
Just turned 40 September,
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Married to a beautiful wife, who's the backbone of the family.
Yes.
Two kids, property agent.
Okay. Right. Before we really get into the nitty-gritty stuff, right? How's your schedule as a property
Oh,
agent?
busy.
Oh, busy.
Busy.
7 days a week. Ada.
Nanti orang cakap action pula busy. Okay, actually property agent ni memang busy lah. We have to go for viewings, we have to go for consultations, we have to go for training. We cannot forget our training. We have to go for courses. We have to do works like, giving flyers, door knocks and stuff. So, busy because we need to juggle our work with our family.
Yeah.
And we have to somehow listen to the client's punya schedule. Because as a business, right, you cannot be telling people to dengar cakap. I mean, certain times can, but usually we will try to accommodate to clients' needs lah. So our timing is very tak tentu.
It's not fixed.
Yeah, so I always tell my wife, we cannot fix things. Yeah, especially weekends, 2 days, jangan fix apa-apa. Usually weekends from morning till maybe 5, busy gila. Like viewings, consultations and everything. After that, okay.
So after that means what? Like family time?
Dinner.
I see. So there has to be planning for family time, of course.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because of the timing, which is not very fixed when it comes to the job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Before property agent or real estate agent, before that, right? Maybe you can share with us what work were you doing?
Okay, I was a very loyal punya employee. I was in the shipping line for 13 years. Only with one company. So I started off as a boarding officer. I don't know whether you guys know what's a boarding officer. Naik boat, pergi kapal, naik atas kapal.
Yeah, I heard. I think my brother did that also.
Yeah. So I start from the ground lah. I mean, I was from MPA, from Maritime Port Authority. I think for 1 year plus, civil servant. Then I want a better opportunity. I want to go outside. Then I find this company as a boarding officer. Then after that, slowly, upgrade myself, take diploma and all. Then they put me to the sales team, the sales and operations team. Quite stressful job. But Alhamdulillah lah, 13 years in the company.
Yeah, 13 years as a full-time in this
Full-time
shipping line.
Yes.
So the thought of coming or of doing a property agent's job, when did that come in?
Okay, to be honest with you, right, before my shipping punya career, because when I met my ex-girlfriend, I actually wanted to be an agent already because I have dulu my friends were Chinese, so I saw them be successful. So I wanted to join a Chinese, my Chinese lady friend lah. Dah beli kod semua, dah bawa my partner pergi kod semua, dah nak pergi office dia. But then again, fikir balik takut. Tak ada CPF.
Yeah.
And all. So then we want to plan for kahwin, nak dapat BTO and stuff. So I decided not to pursue that dream. Then I jadi ni lah, shipping punya.
So you start with that shipping line lah.
Yeah,
so
shipping.
that was before there were intentions were there lah.
Intentions were there.
Right.
Yeah. Then after that, I didn't. So I joined shipping line for 13 years before I turned to a property agent lah.
Okay, so 13 years you spent in this line, and it came to a point where your wife or you I'm sure you spoke to your wife about stopping work. Like, as in
Yeah.
she can
Yeah.
stop work and look after the children. So
Yeah.
maybe you can share with us
Can.
what led to that situation.
Okay. As you all know, my son was diagnosed with autism. So the idea was for her to quit to take care of my first son. Nama dia Adam lah. Okay. And I do 2 jobs. So I approached my MD was that time. Then I told him about what I want to do. Cakap, boss, can you give me this opportunity? Because our son punya condition deteriorate about.
When
When
we'll get back to that
Okay,
part later
can.
on. So it got to a point where the condition was not
Yeah.
it's worsening lah.
worsening.
Okay.
So I discussed with my wife and decided to, okay, B, why don't you quit your job, jaga budak-budak, I do 2 jobs. So my boss was like, okay Rahmat, by all means good, because my company dengan I dah macam family.
Yeah.
We know each other family, Hari Raya datang rumah I, my colleagues and all, so we know each other like as a family, so they know I'm doing this for Adam. Then okay lah, by all means Rahmat, go, I support you, don't worry. Cakap, boss, I promise I won't let the shipping work affect anything. I promise that I will do real estate on Saturday, Sunday and after work lah.
Yeah.
So everything, I started off so I took the course, I took the exams, I passed 1 kali, Alhamdulillah. Then I masuk SRD, so Federal Study Division. Then I started off as a part-timer. So I juggle being a full-time sales shipping guy and also a part-time real estate agent. My shipping sales pun is not a office job aja. Malam pun kadang-kadang ada orang call because it's sales and operations.
I see.
Kapal operation 24 jam.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
sometimes I have overseas colleague calling me and clients calling me at the same time. Rabak. So but I persevere. Then 1 year I ada buat real estate. No, that one I belum discuss dengan my wife lagi. That was in transition lah. Dan 1 year lepas tu I cakap my wife, okay, I think we can afford with my 2 pay kan.
Yeah.
My shipping pay and my real estate pay bukanlah banyak sangat, tapi I think boleh sustain lah. So that's where after that I tell my wife, yeah, I think boleh lah. I think you just focus on the kids. I do 2 jobs.
So she was still working lah.
She was still working.
I see.
She was still working. Both of us are working. Tapi itulah, tak ada time. Not say tak ada time, lesser time with the kids.
Correct.
Which I feel is the cause of kenapa anak kita punya condition deteriorate. That's what I feel lah. Yeah. So after 1 year doing part time, then I got to this situation with my company.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Before we get to that,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So for the benefit of dads out there,
Yeah.
the idea of autism. Okay. So maybe what you can help us to better understand the idea of autism based on what you know, your experience. What is autism?
Okay, autism
In your own words lah.
in my own words, I'm not so expert sangat, but they are unique in their own way lah. They have their own needs. Not many people will understand, but being a dad, I've seen everything. Autism is something that we cannot take lightly of, because I feel that they need a lot of attention. Autism, of course, there's different spectrum lah.
Yeah.
There's mild, there's medium. I don't know the scientific, the doctors many. But my son is under mild autistic. But he was also diagnosed with mild intellectual disability. Kena double combo.
So,
Yeah.
it's not the same thing, eh?
It's not the
so,
same
mild autism and then mild.
Intellectual disability. They call it MID lah.
I see.
Yeah. So dia ada problem with learning.
Okay.
So dia autistic, then dia ada problem with learning. So it's a big challenge lah. A big challenge because he don't understand things. Earlier part bila kita hantar dia bila kecil-kecil, kita hantar dia pergi, we send him to childcare. We already notice lah, he's different from everybody. Macam when he comes back to school, we ask him certain things, he don't answer.
This is before diagnosis?
Before diagnosis.
Before diagnosis, you observe there was some...
Because I love kids. Last time when I was younger, my mom used to be a caretaker. Like my house will have like 10 kids. Macam orang-orang pergi kerja hantar. So my mom used to jaga budak-budak. So I tengok macam budak-budak dulu dengan my son macam asal lain Macam tak ada, macam budak-budak dulu macam can respond to what you say, what you want to play with them. But my anak macam, I see something wrong there. So I tell my wife, do you notice this also? I say, yeah. I think dia dah 15 bulan masih belum jalan. Masih merangkak, then tak berbual. Then always use the same toy over and over again. He didn't watch cartoon. He hates cartoon. So dia ni lain lah. So macam that toy, that train toy tu,
Yeah.
daripada kecil sampai besar, nanti dia ikut line tau. Yang grouting tu.
Yeah.
Dia ikut lah. The whole house dia akan Adam. Dia tak layan. He's so engrossed with that toy. I don't know what he's thinking lah. So okay, there's something here. Tapi we as young parents dulu, kita very naive. Kita tak tahu apa-apa. Bila kita tanya, I'm not blaming on my parents, but bila kita tanya orang tua, alah normal lah. Nanti dia dah besar okay. You know, that kind of thing lah. So kita macam, okay lah, since our parents say that, kita try to jangan buat apa-apa dulu lah. Like 3-6 months tak buat apa-apa dulu. Tapi kita tak shock lah. Macam, kita tak ada that communication dengan dia. So when my second child was born, totally different.
And how long after when?
2 years.
2 years. So there's a 2 years gap lah.
Adam and Luf is 2 years difference.
2 years difference.
So bila Luf dah besar sikit, normal kid. Like, daddy, come, let's go to the playground. Oh, but Adam was like, dia ikut je. Boleh berbual, tapi dia ikut je. So that's why I cakap, B, ni confirm something is not right. So we started to communicate with the childcare teachers and the principal. I don't want to mention which childcare lah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Rahmat, don't worry. He will be okay.
This is what they tell you
They
lah.
tell me lah. But we also as naive parents, macam kita trust dorang. So we should have done it earlier lah. So kita trust. Then sampai dia dah
How old?
4 years old, kita detect lah. Kita notice bila very young lah. Maybe 1 year gitu. Then masuk childcare sampai 4 years. Then bila the 5th year, we decided to, why don't we kita tukar sekolah? And we see whether any changes with Adam tak. So we decided to put him to MOE kindergarten. That time was very new. So Alhamdulillah,
Sunday was still early on, I think. MOE Kindi was
dia orang
still
baru set up.
Yeah.
So I have an MOE kindergarten baru buka just beside my house. So, okay B, why don't we try put Adam in MK? They call it MK lah.
Okay.
Seminggu je.
What do you mean by
Seminggu je. Mr. Rahmat, can I I'm Adam's father. Can I talk to you? So okay.
1 week into the school?
1-2 weeks saja. If I can remember properly.
The teacher call you?
Teacher call me.
Okay. Maybe you can share with us what happened.
So, I told my wife, I tell you already. Because kita tak tahu what is autism, to be honest. We don't know. So, pergi my wife turun, Mr. Rahmat, not to scare you, but I think you need to send your son for further test. They are experienced, they know. So, I pun tak tahu, I say, what could be the problem?
Yeah.
So, dia pun tak nak cakap lah. It's a bit sensitive kan. Why don't you send to KK for test lah? So, that's where my wife and I start to research. Macam baru nak research.
I see.
Cakap, then this thing called autism comes in. Cakap, anak kita ada autism ke? Because around me, my friends pun tak ada, anak semua normal.
But you've heard of autism before?
No.
Oh, you never heard
No,
before
I
lah.
only know dulu time primary school, I have weird friends lah. Macam tak berbual. Dulu selalu, dia ni selenga. You know? So, so I think autism dah ada lama, but I think the awareness sekarang dah more. So people are more aware of autistic kids. So kita bawa pergi KK, diagnose.
So the doctor gave you the explanation and everything lah.
Yeah.
And that explains all these suspicions you have.
Yeah. I mean, we should have done it earlier, but I don't want to talk about it anymore lah. I mean, kita naif lah dulu. Lagipun kita just do everything on our own. We have little support. There is support last time, but usually me and my wife 24 jam kerja. Like 7 in the morning, we will send both of them. My second one, baby, Lut, 3 months dah masuk infant care. Because our parents was quite away from us lah.
Yalah.
So we have to survive on our own. Then the two of them pergi masuk sekolah pukul 7 pagi. Kita ambil diorang pukul 7 malam. Every single day. Because I kerja jauh. My wife pun kerja jauh. And I dulu naik motor. So morning rabak lah. Kira-kira bangun subuh, hantar budak-budak pergi sekolah, send my wife to work. From north pergi east. My wife work in the east. Then from east I go to west. My work is at the west.
I see.
Balik kerja west pergi east, east pergi north, ambil budak-budak. Every day. Then Saturday Sunday kita dah penat bro. Dah penat gila. Yeah, so that's why kita tak macam, because of the tiredness and all, kita macam tawakal. Tak usaha to get help.
Yeah.
Lucky MK came in the way. Then kita baru macam kena slap lah. Macam, we need to do something.
Yeah.
So after the diagnose, kita, I know you would ask me how would I feel.
Yeah.
After I get the result.
Yes.
Shock lah. Shock and shock tapi terima lah. Terima hakikat dia yang our son is ada autism. So we spoke to the psychologist, we spoke to the doctor, understand more what is autism and all.
Yeah. So doctor managed to explain to you more.
And tell us, what can you expect from this kind of kids and
Yeah.
all. Of course sedih lah. My wife breakdown lah, definitely.
Yeah.
Breakdown and all. Then thinking about the long term, like what will happen to him, that kind of thing.
Correct.
Yeah, so we decided to be on the ball lah. Baru nak on the ball lah. Baru nak on the ball. Hantar dia pergi early intervention program. Have you heard of EPIC? I don't know whether you heard of EPIC. Hantar early intervention program. Use bawa banyak duit lah. Hantar je. Hantar. Then when comes to a point of time where dia nak kena masuk primary school. Shall I continue?
Okay, so the idea of autism, because my experience with autistic children is when I was teaching in school back then.
Yeah.
So primary schools, right? Normal primary schools, they do take in they are classified as special needs students.
Special needs, yeah.
So I do have like one autistic student in the class. But being a teacher in a classroom of 30 to 40 kids, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you learn every one of them about their characteristics.
Yeah.
So when it comes to autistic student, you can see there's a difference in terms of their emotional aspect, in terms of how they communicate with people.
Right.
But there's a spectrum,
Right.
There's different levels.
Different levels, yeah.
So they are considered in a way, they have a special characteristic.
Yeah.
And they don't verbalize much.
Yeah.
In terms of the emotions, also it really depends. Sometimes you don't see the emotion at all, kan?
Yeah.
So, and for your Adam is mild autism,
Mild.
But you were able to see something off from the beginning.
From the beginning.
It's just that the intervention
Was late.
lah.
Yeah.
So my experience is in primary school, they do have a special needs officer. We'll talk about primary school in a while because you did send him to a primary school which you just brought up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go to that part where both you and your wife already know, okay, my child has this, is autistic. Also, the other part, the intelligence, the MID, is it?
MID.
MID was also informed to you?
That was later.
That comes in
That was later,
okay.
yeah.
The decision to send him to a normal primary school, mainstream primary school, what made you come up with that decision? Okay, you know what? Let's try normal primary school.
Yeah,
How?
because we don't want him to be... Because we want him to be normal lah. We, in a way, macam kalau masuk primary school tu, maybe kita fikir macam, we think that mixed with normal kids, maybe dia akan berubah. Maybe his social will be better. Because to be honest, social dia rabak gila. Bila pergi hari raya, pergi rumah orang, tak nak masuk pun.
Meaning like
He
scared,
don't want to, he's scared with a lot of people. Dia macam takut, bunyi and all. So I think people who know me knows Adam tak masuk rumah orang hari raya dulu. Tak masuk bro. Then my wife and me have to take turns. Macam KB, you masuk dulu dengan Lut. Masuk dengan Lut. Lut was still very young. Masuk dengan Lut. Then I dengan Adam kat bawah playground ke apa. Then after that take turns then my wife come down. So the family yang the family around me semua tahu why we do that. At first year orang tak tahu.
Right.
So dah lama-lama, okay, Adam datang. Okay, turun dulu. Tak apa, turun dulu. They know already. So
how long did this went on? Like this hari raya, tak pergi, tak masuk rumah orang, that kind.
Wah, lama 2-3 tahun I think. 3 tahun lah. 3 years lah.
3 years.
3 years,
The
3 hari raya lah.
The same thing.
Same thing.
Oh, loh.
Tapi I cakap, this has to stop lah. Nanti sampai besar saya tak nak masuk rumah orang.
Yalah.
So at a certain age, I bukan force lah. I macam try to pacify him macam, inside got train, you know. Use macam
Enticing a bit lah.
No choice lah. So tapi kena ada train lah. Tak ada train mampus aku. So yang my family members yang tahu, ada. Kita prepare dia train. So dia masuk then he will pay the train. Then slowly people will go to him. Then from there he slowly then okay. You mentioned 3 years this thing went on. 3 years.
As a dad, in terms of I believe probably one of the biggest challenges as a dad, your level of patience, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. Talk about it, man.
I mean, as a dad, I know how it is sometimes to lose your shit lah.
Yeah.
And you know there are times where you do things and then you sort of like you regret it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just curious now. I've never gone through this before. So you going through this, can you share with us in terms of your level of patience handling an autistic son, bro?
Okay, terus terang cakap honestly the one yang banyak kena is Lut. it's unfair.
Yalah.
It's unfair because to me macam Adam gini, aku tak boleh tak boleh marah dia, aku tak boleh. So nanti macam everything macam dorang gaduh, then Lut will kena. So macam as time goes on, I think that it's not fair. So I started to like talk to Adam. Macam the level of patience, I tell you bro, is different level.
Okay.
Because you talk the same thing, tak jalan. Like every time you talk, dia buat lagi. Dia tak berubah. So macam like my wife pun macam mana ni? Macam what can we do?
Yeah.
Dia adik dia pun kesian. Adik dia tak ada abang yang dia boleh play with. He's very lonely. So I have to step up being a father and a brother. So I will macam ajak Luf, macam I will try to make myself as much at home
Yeah.
Macam kadang-kadang I will cabut kerja because my shipping line ni dia bagusnya ada flexibility.
Okay.
So one thing my manager was really good lah that time. Cakap, Rahmat, if you feel that you need to go back, you just go back.
Okay.
So I go back macam ambil Luf siang sikit lah. Tak ambil Adam.
Okay.
Just purposely ambil Luf
Right.
and try to be a brother lah. Macam main playground ke, bawa dia pergi mana-mana, main bola dengan dia ke semua. Yeah, so that was yalah. Yeah.
So in the sense where you don't lose it with Adam, sometimes Luf will bear the brunt of it lah.
It's not fair lah.
It's not,
So,
yeah. I mean,
but over time I think about it, this cannot lah. So that's why I start to macam keluar daripada kerja siang.
Yeah. So
And
you spend more time.
actually from young I already like think of the long run already. At the end of the day, bila I dengan my wife tak ada,
Yeah.
who's going to take care of Adam? Right?
Yes.
It's going to be Luf. So from the start, I not say enforce, I try to train him to be a leader.
I see.
I train him to be a leader, try to take care of the brother, try to not say absorb, try to understand. Pasal dia tak faham abang dia. Every time dia ajak main je, abang dia biasa ini just play with the train and all. Yeah, so slowly, but it's a bit hard on him because dia masih muda. Yeah, so that's where I feel that I always need to be with him, not only to play, but to make him understand that you have to step up. You have to take charge of the family.
You instill that idea to him.
Tapi jadi tak jadi, I don't know lah. As long as I tried from the start, Alhamdulillah, he's taken that role. I mean, he not to riak or what, he's a class monitor. He has shown leadership qualities now, which the teacher pun share dengan kita, like he's gonna be like a vice captain in the rugby or something like that. So he has that leadership character. I'm really glad, but I hope that he can replicate that to the brother lah.
Yeah lah, inshallah. Because I spoke to Luf before, so from my communication with him, I can see that he knows what he's doing. Like macam when he speaks to me, he shares stuff about school, kan? Like he knows what he's doing. So from there, right, I can see his character. I think he has developed this character where he has to step up. Like he has to be responsible and accountable, and try to be there and be someone dependable, like
Correct.
people can depend on him.
Correct.
And Luf is P4. He's 10 years old already. 10 years old. And so like I said, from my communication with you, I can see, I think you have, Alhamdulillah, you have developed him well, bro. I can see that. Can see that.
So that transition tu lah yang penting tu.
Yes,
and we get to that later bila I jadi agent tu. Yeah, that one helps a lot. That one helps a lot in terms of train Luf to be who he is now. Yeah,
so can really see that. And
cuma kadang-kadang, sorry, I just want to add, cuma kadang-kadang Luf also have dia punya setbacks juga. Macam nanti last 2 days dia cakap dengan mak dia. Macam anything emotional kan dia akan share dengan mak dia.
Oh, won't share with you though?
Dia akan share bila mak dia tak ada. Tapi kalau mak dia ada, dia akan share dengan mak dia.
Okay.
Because I'm always out. Kadang-kadang I always bring my wife to work, tapi kadang-kadang I tell my wife, no need lah. Macam viewing dekat Tampines, Pasir Ris, you just stay home lah. Dia boleh bilang mak dia, ibu, I've been thinking lately, I'm very worried. Cakap, why? Cakap, kalau I kahwin, if I get married, dia dah fikir gitu, bro. Dia dah fikir, his mindset at primary 4, dia dah fikir gitu. Kalau I kahwin, then kalau my wife tak boleh respect abang dia, macam mana? Then my wife terus macam, B, can you go back now? dia dah emo lah. So if I tell you now, so my eyes dah teary. So macam I fikir macam, as a father, he think that far, bro. So I don't, for me as a father, my wife always macam Like 1-2 weeks macam macam mana in the future macam. For me, I don't want to think. Although it's in the back of my mind, but if I let it affect me, then I won't work properly. Then I won't be bringing money home. So I just let it swipe away from my head lah. But deep inside, I always think about it like, macam mana in the future? Kalau lu betul-betul tak boleh jaga abang dia. I got no more siblings. Because I'm the youngest. My sibling confirm semua dah go. My parents dah tak ada. Parents my wife dah tak ada. Macam mana anak aku ni?
Wow. So, something to really to ponder about.
Yeah. So that's why I don't know whether is it fair for me to really push Luf rabak-rabak or not. So far I tak push dia sangat lah. Ada ulur tarik juga lah. But I'm glad that he have that mindset that he needs to take care of his brother. Eventually kalau I dengan my wife dah tak ada.
It's interesting how a boy at this age is able to develop that kind of mindset. I think means he has shown in terms of his level of maturity and growth. That's a lot lah, bro. And we come back to the challenges of handling an autistic child. I mean, we spoke about the emotional aspect. The financial aspect. Now you mentioned that you push him for like to attend certain programs or something like that.
Like Epic. I mean the finance wise is okay lah. Government masih have a lot of support.
Right.
For autistic kid lah. Finance wise we are okay because both still working. No issue on the finance part.
We go back to the part where both you and your wife found out about the diagnosis of being your child being autistic. The social understanding and acceptance from others, mainly in terms of your family, bro. Maybe you can share with us.
Okay, family. I would say.
We are talking about people who probably don't understand your son's behavior, lah. Right? I mean, we're talking about this group of people who probably don't know what's going on. They have certain kind of mindset. Maybe you can share with us.
I think family-wise still okay. Family-wise still okay. I don't know somehow whether they can understand. Cuma orang luar yang problem.
Meaning people you don't know lah.
People I don't know.
Okay.
Because my family when talk about Adam they know. So they respect him, they give him space. I mean talking about my own family and my wife family lah. Tapi hari raya tu family yang jauh-jauh tu yang tak kenal sangat, yang setahun sekali jumpa tu ada yang kasih muka. Because Adam kadang-kadang he tend to be violent dulu. Kan sometimes he will like macam cubit ke apa-apa. So orang yang tak tahu kan will macam look kita one kind lah. So there's instances whereby kita pergi shopping center pun orang tengok atas bawah.
Right.
So it's hard initially, but kita learn how to embrace it lah. Like just don't bother.
Right. And overcome this
the thing.
Okay, so there's this probably perception of from others about when they see a child like this and they give that kind of look. So I think this something what we need to know is this autism is real, you know. I think a lot of people sort of don't know about this, and I think we learned a thing or two definitely about autism today, because we have to know what's going on, because not all child are the same. Right? Not everyone is the same. So we have to really find out more about our kids. And I'm glad the intervention, I know you did mention that it was late, but I guess it was better late than never. Right? So you found out about it and then you move on. Now I want to talk about primary school. Okay, so he went to a normal primary school in P1, but he wasn't P1's age. Right? Maybe you can share with us.
So what happened was kita was diagnosed semua, then KK Kadang-kadang hospital recommend us to put him in an early intervention program.
Okay.
So it's called EPIC lah. So kita masukkan dia EPIC pun dah quite late. Dia dah I think K1 coming K2 something like that.
That's about 5-6
ish. So masukkan EPIC, alhamdulillah teachers in EPIC are all brilliant. Very caring, different breed of teachers like I would say. So it was good. Then we shared with the teacher, because the teacher tell us what is our plan. So we shared with her that we want to try to put Adam in normal school.
Normal school lah.
The reason which I already give tadi lah.
Yeah.
I want him to be normal and all.
Normal.
So
Hopefully you think
Yeah.
being in a normal situation will help him.
yeah, so the teacher was being very honest.
Okay.
Dia cakap, I don't think your son is ready for a normal primary school.
So the advice given to you was not to send him.
They didn't say not lah.
Okay.
They just say
Right,
they recommend us to either delay 1 more year if we insist on putting him to normal school, or can straight away letak dia dekat special needs school lah,
Okay.
like Metta, Pathlight and stuff. Yeah, so me and my wife discussed. I say we want to give him a chance.
Okay.
We wanted to give him a chance, so we delay 1 year dekat Epic. Kirakan bila dia 7 years old, dia masih dekat Epic lah.
Yeah.
Then we bila dia 8 years old tu, that's where he goes to the normal school.
Okay, so 8 years old is
Primary
considered
primary two
lah. But he's in P1,
Primary one, yes.
right? So he's a year older than his peers lah, in that sense. Right? Okay. Primary 1 situation. Anything happen like on your watch or what happened?
Wallahualam, kita tak tahu because as per what the teacher tell us, semua okay.
Okay, so this is the feedback you get from the
Yeah.
school teacher lah.
Yeah, everything was okay. Then I say cannot be. I say deep in my heart I say cannot be.
Right.
Tapi another heart pula, another brain cakap, maybe this is a sign of change. Maybe Adam dah,
Okay.
mingle. So I am in a bit of denial. So I don't want to probe further. Cikgu dia cakap okay lah. Wah, good. So I macam
Right.
bluffing myself. I macam okay, bagus. Tak apa, maintain. Primary 1 maintain.
Okay.
Lepas tu masuk primary 2.
Okay, so he goes to primary 2, and then what happened? Luf who was 2 years younger, happens to be in P1 now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the brother now is in P1, Adam is in P2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened, bro?
So then they were in the same student care.
Okay.
So bila lu pauto lah, kena pauto.
Betul.
Dia share with us things that we are shocked lah. Macam things like macam, daddy, abang gini. Abang gitu siapa? Cakap abang was left out. Budak-budak tak nak main dengan dia. Budak-budak call him names. He sit by himself. Bully, I don't think so lah. Just being outcast lah.
Right.
Just being outcast, yeah. So it's a concern for us lah.
So Luf brought the story back to you,
Yeah.
tell you what he observed, what he saw.
Yeah.
So at that point you were like, alamak.
Alamak.
Why like this?
Why like this,
Because
ah?
the whole
Yes.
time you were thinking about something positive.
No, the
remember?
worst thing is, primary 1, Adam was alone in the student care. And we don't know anything.
Alamak.
Bro, kau fikirkan balik that 1 year, how he suffered. If not because of Luf, I mean, I wouldn't totally blame the school. But they should have, not the school lah, the student care teacher should have like highlight it to me or
Yeah.
what, but there's nothing lah. So, bila Luf masuk, then we know all these kind of things lah. So then we highlighted it to the school. Then they I think I can't really remember lah. They call like some psychologists and stuff to monitor Adam dekat class and all. Then they give their reports and findings. Then they encourage us to bring him out and put him to a special school lah. So that's what we did lah. That's what we did bila dia primary 3 tu, dia pure primary 3 lah.
Yeah.
Dekat special school tu.
I see. Oh, so that one when he left the primary school lah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to come back again. So Luf found out. So my question is, right, in school, okay, so from my understanding in primary school, they do have, in mainstream primary school, they do have SNO.
Yes.
What they call it, special needs officer. So there will be this officer who will come into the classroom and observe the child.
Yeah.
I've gone through this before. I've
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
this officer come to my class to observe one of the autistic student I have.
Yeah.
Lah. So back then, this was what, 2009, 2010-ish when I was still with MOE. So there was a bit more emphasis there. So I'm not sure what happens now, what is happening now in school. Form teacher, like because you told me the form teacher sort of feedback to you and say everything's fine and all that, right?
No really concerning.
Nothing concerning to bring up.
Ada lah macam the normal things lah, but not really macam concern bahasa.
Like bullying, being bullied,
nothing.
don't have lah.
Don't have. Yeah.
Okay, so again, I think as a form teacher, I mean, this one maybe I might be ranting a bit lah. As a form teacher previously, whoever is in my class, my students, I will make sure that I will try to find out as much as I can about these students, their characteristics, and at the end of the day, right, it's not about the curriculum. It's about
Yeah.
the students' safety
Yep.
in school,
Yep.
how they are in school. And one of the most important MO for me as a form teacher is to make sure that my students in the class, they work together, they don't outcast anyone in the class. So for me, right, I don't care about whether curriculum finish or not. My MO is this student go to school because they are in your class. You become a surrogate parent to them. No, you see them 5 times a week, so you are there for them. So you have to really take time to know them, to learn about these kids. You see. So for me, if I ever find out one of my students is being outcast, I will not take it. That is not going to happen under my watch.
The outcast happens is dekat students.
Yeah. So again, you see, as a teacher, probably you also have to find out what happened, because you know your child, your student has this problem. So probably again a bit more effort on the teacher's end. But then again, I'm not saying teachers nowadays don't do anything. But this is what I would do. As a teacher, I will make sure that we have to know what happens, you see, whether it's in class or not, you see. So, sorry.
But is it too much for teachers to...
No, I think...
Because satu kelas ada 30, 35.
Correct. But, sometimes you have to prioritize who you think you need to focus on. So, if let's say I have a autistic student in class, for example, I'm sure that will be the first priority lah, because the rest are normal, right? So, this one is probably, okay, I got to find out a little bit more, make sure that he is able to integrate well. So I can tell you, some of these autistic students in my class, right, they were able to adapt well in school and stay in school throughout the 6 years.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and because I'm sure as a parent, they also want their child to be in a normal situation, which is what you had. Your intention was there, okay? So, and it worked, because that's why I think teachers to a certain extent have to play a very important role, I feel.
But I want to add on to that, but I also think it depends on the severity of the autism.
Possible also, yes.
Yeah, because not all kids are the same. Maybe the milder ones maybe can, but the extreme ones, because I've heard or I've even seen some parents in denial. Diorang mati-mati tak nak letak anak diorang dekat special need. Takut kena label. Banyak, bro.
I see.
A lot. It's still happening. Okay. Just because muka. Aku nak anak aku MOE school, normal school, let the school handle.
Right. No matter what happens.
To me, it's also not fair for the school, because if you know anak kau dah macam gitu, you should put him in a special need school, to me lah. Because they offer a better program for him, cater to him. There's a smaller class, 6 to 7 people. Rather than kau campak anak kau dekat 40 per class, then you expect the teacher who is not expert in autism punya benda to tackle this situation. It's not fair for the teacher also lah.
Correct.
Yeah, so that was for me lah. I feel that macam if I continue putting Adam, it wouldn't be fair for the teacher. So I think Adam, it wouldn't be fair for Adam as well. So that's the reason kenapa I keluarkan Adam, masuk kat dia kat special need, more attention, smaller class. Alhamdulillah.
So eventually it came to a point where, okay, you have to make that call lah.
I have to make the call.
So he was pulled out and then sent to the special school.
Actually, we wanted to send him to Pathlight, because I still feel that kita nak dia ambil PSLE. Because Pathlight offers MOE curriculum.
Yes.
We tried, but I think something happened. I think interview tak lepas ke apa, because of the MID, because of the mild intellectual disability. So we got another school lah, which is kita ambil paling dekat lah, which is Metta School lah.
Right.
Yeah, so totally different program. But Alhamdulillah, he's getting better and better now.
That's good. And I want to talk about this school, this Metta School that you sent to. Okay. So Pathlight is slightly different in the sense where it's also a special needs school, but they emphasize a bit more on the academic still.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So Metta School, not really more academics lah. But is there any form of academics involved?
Yeah, of course.
So
normal lah, ada math, ada...
But no PSLE lah.
No PSLE.
They don't have to sit for PSLE lah. So, how has this school helped Adam in terms of his growth, in terms of habits, routines? Maybe you can share with us.
How the school help?
Is there anything that the school sort of you can see, and when you compare with the mainstream school in normal primary school lah, and in terms of what he does, what he learns,
I think I can feel the difference of teachers. Teachers lain lah.
I see.
The amount of care, the amount of attention given to Adam is totally different.
Right.
And the small setting really helps a lot.
Oh, it's a small group.
Then I think 6 ke 7 lah.
I see.
And yeah, I think that really helps a lot lah. The attention lah. I feel is the attention on that kid. That focus on that kid, because dorang punya program is cater to them. Macam dorang punya pelajaran pun, kalau dorang primary 3, it's not a primary 3 punya level.
Yalah.
It's like maybe primary 1 punya level.
I see.
So in a way macam give him more confidence in doing his schoolwork and stuff, and he's very independent. You know, now he can even balik sekolah sendiri. Pergi sekolah, balik sekolah sendiri. Bangun
Adam
sendiri.
can do this already.
He bangun sendiri, pergi sekolah sendiri, makan sendiri. One day he shock us by masak nasi sendiri. Yeah, because in Metta dorang ada cooking. So it's more of how to prepare him for life instead of just papers, just pelajaran.
So life skills involved here.
Yes. Then we put him to scouts. I think that helps also.
I see.
Yeah, so then he's into circus art where he knows how to, because dia dulu ada problem with, I don't know what's that word called lah. Macam there's a scientific word for it lah. So that CC helps him to balance things better.
I see.
Macam dulu dia pegang benda selalu terjatuh.
Right.
Macam
Motor skills.
motor skills, yes. Motor skills, yeah.
So
yeah, Metta really helps him a lot lah.
So you see
difference.
The difference.
Difference. Wow. Like dia macam more tu macam nak pergi dapur tolong mak dia masak. Mereka kat sekolah masak apa? So dia pandai masak nasi sendiri. So bila macam I and my wife busy when she helps me in real estate, we rely on, instead of rely on Luf, now we can rely on Adam to masak nasi untuk adik dia. So macam benda yang kita tak sangka Adam boleh buat, dia buat. Yeah, so it's like a blessing.
I think I guess that decision to pull him out of mainstream school and put him in a Metta school, I think you can see that it really worked.
I think it's a very good decision.
But it was a call that you had to make.
I had to make.
Because you
stress.
What if you didn't make that call?
That call was yang between I transition nak tukar kerja ni semua. Everything happens at one go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to go back to his job again now.
Yeah.
So during this period, so Adam was in primary school already, yeah? So you were juggling the two jobs.
I was juggling.
How long? What was the timeline here? How long have you been doing the 2 jobs? And your wife does stop work already?
Belum. When I do 2 jobs, my wife still works.
Still working, okay.
So ada 3 jobs lah kira kan. So the finance was very strong.
Okay.
But that one is to test whether we can whether I can cope. Macam
doing 2 jobs.
Macam whether I can cope, then slowly I will tell my wife to.
Okay.
So I boleh cope.
Okay.
So I tell my wife, okay, next year you leave.
This was 1 year into it.
1 year.
Okay.
1 year doing 2 jobs.
After that, you tell your wife, okay lah, I think you can handle.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many years this went on, you doing 2 jobs, before you decided to take the leap into full-time real estate?
1 year. I was doing full-time shipping and real estate agent part-time for 1 year.
Okay.
The second year, I take the leave of it.
Okay, so and all this was happening while Adam was in the primary school.
Yeah.
Whoa, a lot of things happening. So you can imagine the stress, bro. I cannot imagine.
Stress gila.
Wow.
The call that I have to make as the leader of the family, as the head of as the imam of the family. It's not easy, but things need to be done.
So it came to a point where you had to leave your shipping job, correct?
Actually, I don't want. I don't want.
Right.
There's some incidents happen at work. Like, my boss suddenly peng. They call it peng.
So you're talking about your MD who gave you the green light initially. Now then U-turn. Say, Rahmat, sorry, due to some circumstances, I don't want to go deeper into detail. I don't want to say bad things about my company. Okay, sure.
He asked me to choose one.
Okay.
He gave me an ultimatum to choose one. Then dalam hati aku, macam, you know my family. You know that I'm doing this for my family.
Yeah.
And you're putting me in a very deep spot. My wife already tender.
This was after your decision?
October, my wife tendered.
Yeah.
November, he called me in.
Ui.
Kau lah nak suruh my wife tarik balik surat.
Ya.
Tak steady lah.
Yalah.
Kan doktor, dia kerja dengan some doctors lah. Dah dapat replacement apa. So cannot keep her already apa.
Yes.
So that was really macam that. I still remember that day I macam I lose it. Macam I just bang the table. I just leave office for 3 days.
You were really
I on my
upset.
phone. I really upset because the company is like family to me. Everybody's like family. Everybody treats me well, but I don't know why. I don't know. I don't. Actually, I know, but I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. So when I left the company, I met Sofian, my mentor lah. I met Sofian. I met some of my colleagues like.
You spoke to him lah.
I spoke to Sofian. I spoke to Brian. Then they was like sharing me, Mat, actually I've been wanting to tell you that you have the capabilities to do well. Especially Sofian lah. Mat, kau boleh fly. Wow. The way I see your character, I think you can do it. So I have that confidence from my own teammates. Macam I spoke to some of them, nama dia Brian, then Sofian, then some others lah.
Yeah.
Yang senior-senior lah. Then after talking to my wife, nak kena kira duit dulu lah. Ni kalau aku terjun, cukup ke tak ni kan, savings kan. So I calculate, okay lah, 1 tahun boleh tahan lah.
Okay.
So I thought 1 year was enough, bro. So I cakap, okay lah, B, let's do this lah. Maybe in a back of my head pun I cakap, maybe ni dah penggerakan Tuhan. Maybe Allah dah suruh aku buat benda ni. Dia kasih kau, pam Rahmat, aku kasih kau ni. It's for your own good. If you do it, I mean, this is what I think lah. So, I just take the leave of faith lah. I just go back office 3 hari, boss. Shock.
Maybe
he don't expect me to leave. He don't expect me to leave.
Yalah, you were there what?
13 years, bro. I work my butt off.
On the boat.
I work my ass off. From a boarding officer, then I jadi operation assistant, then I jadi operation executive, then I go sales, I do chartering, I go Singapore Poly to take diploma. Then you suddenly, you do this to me. Macam, oh my God. So that's where I learned, don't love your company. Don't get attached to a company.
Don't fall in love
with your company. No matter what, they are still human beings. Diorang akan pentingkan the company, not you lah. This is what I feel.
Yalah.
So the dignity, the trust with my boss dah tak shock. Macam dah macam this one, if I don't quit then I know his character macam mana apa. You play me back.
Correct.
You play behind my back.
Yes.
You know my family that yet you still do this. So I tendered. Then I give them 2 months. By that 1 month je. So I'm nice enough to give them 2 months. So that's where I start the transition. 9 bulan tak ada commission.
Oh, that's why we were having that conversation earlier about this property agent or real estate agent job. It's not something that you get the reward instantly. It's not an instant reward thing.
It's not instant.
So about 9 months.
So I was doing part time. Yang part time duit semua dah masuk lah. So when I go full time, ada tak ada client apa? Tak ada client, nak kena cari client. Nak kena cari client, makan 2-3 bulan. Dah dapat client, then the commission will come, like what I say. 6-8 months later. So can you imagine that year pressure tak, bro?
And duit still coming out. Money still coming out of your pocket,
I have
right?
my wife to tanggung. I have an autistic kid. I have Luf. I have the house to pay. That time I got car. Then, motorbike.
Okay.
Then, everything is on me lah. So I've been so comfortable in my life. Not to say what lah. My shipping company gaji quite solid lah. Quite good. Bonus semua bagus. So I be macam tak fikir pasal duit. Suddenly macam so locate about duit.
Yalah.
Macam all my life kan, kau nak pergi apa, nak pergi holiday, jom lah kita pergi not to riak ke apa lah. Nak pergi mana, my wife cakap, I want to go Japan, go. Nak go London, go. Because duit ada apa. Suddenly macam that year am I doing the right thing?
You start macam questioning.
What the hell am I doing this with ERA jacket? Macam, then I start to work bro. I start to donok.
So that sudden realization to okay, you know what? I think time to double down lah.
Time to double down. Because kat office, kat shipping line pun, I dah comfortable. Setakat duduk office, answer call, ini. Tapi bila jadi agent kan, you are self-employed. You are your own boss. No?
Yalah.
So if you don't, because kerja kapal, okay, boss kasih kerja balik. Ini,
it's different lah.
Kalau kau tak ada client, kau tak ada duit. And kalau kau ada client pun, macam mana kau nak convince client tu to engage you as their agent?
Correct.
So, but one thing that I learned being in this shipping company is all about customer service. It's about how you give the best service to people. So, I bring that to being an agent. So, I always prioritize my clients punya interest.
Well-being lah, diorang punya
interest.
needs.
Macam mana, how I can be different with other agents. How I can make them really, really, really trust me and really like me. Not as an
Yeah.
agent,
Yeah.
but as a friend.
I see.
So that is my motto. I cakap my wife, I don't want to be orang pay agent. I want them to be my friend. So I do that all the way. Buat dengan ikhlas. Tapi the work is crazy lah bro. Door knocks, road shows, name it lah. I've done everything lah. Calling, door knock pukul 7 sampai pukul 10, satu nombor pun tak dapat. You know that kind of thing. Then pergi Geylang Bazaar the whole month, bulan puasa, sweat it out. Then follow boss, follow Sofian, go everywhere 2-3 months. Just studying and every month keluar.
Yalah. Money is still, there's outgoing.
So at the 9th month,
Okay.
at the 9th month, my wife dah, B, you sure or not? You want me to go back to work or not? Cakap tawakal. If you go back to work, defeat the purpose.
Correct.
We do this because of Adam.
Yalah.
We want to give a better life for Adam.
Yes.
I tak nak jadi agent is because I nak kaya raya. It's not because I nak own a Ferrari.
Yalah.
It's not that because I nak tinggal 5 tingkat berbanglo. You know? I just do this because I feel that ni Tuhan gerakkan to give better to Adam and Luf. That's my goal becoming an agent. Because agent is the only job yang I rasa boleh dapat, can be rewarding and at the same time ada flexibility of time.
Yes.
I need this kind of job.
Yeah.
Kalau I were to leave my shipping company, I need this kind of job. That's why I chose to be a property agent. So after the 9 months, okay, Alhamdulillah. The 10th month, masuk sikit, room rental. $700. Jadi, saya cakap, jadilah. Boleh cover.
That's the beginning lah.
That's the beginning, duit rental masuk, room rental, so slowly, sampailah sekarang.
Okay lah, that's good.
Tapi that 3 months of, that 1 year, that 9th month tu macam suddenly macam, not say banyak duit lah. Alhamdulillah, terus jadi timid tau. Macam, sampai bank dah tak ada duit tu. Macam, it struck me, rabak. So, yalah, Alhamdulillah. I mean, I think God want to test me.
Yes.
To see how I can survive this before giving me something better. That's what I always think.
And I think the motivation for you here is your kids, your family, to drive you forward. And you know what? Let's get on with this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And yes, I mean, Alhamdulillah, you know, our friend here is
Alhamdulillah,
award-winning agent. Award-winning agent. So that's great lah, bro. I think you stuck at it. And no matter what happened, I think at the end of the day, it's you do this for the family.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
It's always like I think for most dads, I think the time spent outside, not at home, outside working. We always have this idea that you don't do this for yourself. It's always doing it for others, self before others. Others before self lah, of course, right? Okay, now, I want to talk about something that happened in real life situation where I'm sure we've heard about this. There was this boy who went missing in Marine Parade, Marine Parade area, and he was missing, and I think he was found dead at East Coast, I think.
Yeah.
He was autistic.
Yep.
So I'm just curious for you and your wife.
We got hit back.
How did it
emotionally affect? Kita diam, tapi I know that both of us are affected. Macam yalah, you can you boleh mirror macam anak you, because Adam was like that last time.
Yeah.
He would lepas sekolah tu, he would like nanti kita ambil, nanti he would walk sendiri by himself. So kita fikirkan macam dulu bila dia kecil sama je dengan budak ni.
Yeah.
So what if it was Adam?
Yeah.
You know that kind of thing. Yeah. So it hit us bad lah.
So it got to a point where you sort of reflect, it could have happened to us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In terms of safety, supervision and awareness of your kids and all that. So I'm not sure exactly how this boy got lost, because he was actually from home. And it turns out he has a twin brother, if I'm not wrong. In terms of safety and supervision, is there something that parents have to really, like, I don't know, what would you do if this was your child, bro? To prevent this from happening, right? Is there anything that you could do to prevent this from happening?
For me, I put my child in childcare.
Okay.
So
there's
know,
supervision there.
So I know the safety is there lah. I mean, I can trust the school to handle. But for those parents who yang tak ada enough, money or what to put in childcare, I think I don't know. Susah nak cakap. Maybe the wife can sacrifice not to work or something to take care of the kids. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So adult supervision is probably still required in this
I
case.
think
lah.
yes, definitely. Yeah.
Not sure whether there's such thing as tagging or something for kids. Is there such a thing? Any idea about this?
No,
No,
I don't know.
Okay, so I guess
Because these autistic kid, orang punya, we need to care them differently. They're not the same.
yeah,
Yeah, so you need, I don't think outside people pun kadang-kadang kita takut macam dia tak faham anak kita, then takut dera ke kan.
Yeah.
So I still think it's best kalau own family member, in my opinion lah.
right.
Own family member to take care of that particular kid lah. Maybe the grandmother or the mother or whoever lah yang tahu budak tu punya condition. Because if you were to give to a caretaker, dia tak tahu apa. Sekarang ni kena jaga budak macam ni. Dia pun macam, it can lead to something bad lah, in my opinion lah.
So best is to still have a family lah,
Yeah.
a family member to take care of
Yeah.
the child lah. So again, it's I think our heart goes out to the parents of this child who, again, is something that I can't imagine if it happened to me also.
Yeah.
But
It's unfortunate lah.
It's very unfortunate, and we hope things get better for them also lah.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about you as a dad, bro. I mean, after all these experiences, going through with an autistic child,
yeah.
and you have 2 kids, what have you learned as a dad? Maybe you can share with us as a dad. What have you learned so far? I mean, we got no manuals. There's no manuals for us to follow, especially for you. Going through this situation, a very unique situation. What have you
I
learned?
think if I were to say one word, it would be perseverance. It would be perseverance. I mean, no matter what, you cannot give up. That's what I learned as a dad, because you are the head of the family. No matter what, mesti ada jalan. There is ways for you. If you usaha, there is ways for you. Allah akan tolong. You nak tak nak je. That's what I learned being a dad. Kalau you persevere, insyaAllah everything will be okay. Yeah.
Perseverance lah.
Perseverance.
Perseverance, and I guess to a certain extent, a bit of resilience.
Yeah,
And
perseverance, resilience. Yeah.
I think using family as the motivation is always the main
I think it's
thing here.
important. I don't know the Gen Z sekarang. I mean for me, millennials kita, I think we are tougher. I mean, I'm not to compare, but for me, benda-benda sikit-sikit remeh-temeh semua, I don't really macam,
Right.
I'm focused on my anak. Macam I got friends or what, nak cakap apa ke, family nak cakap apa ke, you're teaching your son the wrong thing ke apa, I don't care. Cakap, I know my principles, I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go there. Itu je.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Okay.
I
True and
don't really
responsible.
bother about what people say. Banyak orang cakap
Yalah.
Definitely banyak orang cakap like, you sure nak hantar dia pergi special need? Nanti dia jadi macam budak-budak gitu tau. You sure you want to go there? Ada. Not my family, but outside people.
Yalah.
My mum doubted it also, but at first, because dia pun tak tahu. Macam dia paper section sekolah ni macam very bad. Macam budak-budak ni semua very bad.
I think our parents from a different generation have that mindset lah.
So bila I bring my mum to the school and show her first hand, baru dia baru dia macam Adam buat gini, dia masak kat rumah ni. Dah lain dulu lain. Dulu lain cakap Sekarang I educate them lah. Sekarang dah ada, government is giving a lot of supports to all these kind of kids. I believe sekarang primary school pun is upping their game. I think they're gonna increase the amount of support in primary school.
Yeah, definitely. I think they should. And but that's great to hear. And I think what we also learn here is how much Adam has grown.
A lot.
From by being in this special school, this Metta School. Can cook.
Boleh.
It's amazing. And from someone that you thought that maybe you cannot sort of depend on. And then now, I can actually depend on him for something. And I'm sure Luf have seen this about his brother. Does Luf see any changes in his brother as well?
He wants to do better lah.
Is it really?
Dia pun nak masak, tapi dia still tak boleh masak nasi as good as his brother.
I see, but it's really nice to hear that he has grown so much.
Yeah, we're really proud of him.
And he's 12. 12.
Wow. So remember when I tell you about fikiran pasal in the future, so it's lessen a bit. Pasal dia dah boleh jaga diri dia. It's still a concern.
Yes.
Kerja apa?
Yeah.
Who he's going to meet?
Yes.
Whether he's going to get married or not.
Yeah.
Whether kalau dia tak married, adik dia boleh jaga dia ke tak. And the adik dia wife boleh jaga dia ke tak. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so but it's a bit better now lah. I mean, my wife pun dah macam still worry, tapi dah I can see dia dah kurang sikit lah. Because Adam shows that dia dah independent.
Yes.
Dia bangun sendiri, mandi sendiri. Kadang-kadang bila I cakap, Adam, dia ibu have appointment 9 o'clock Tapi ibu dia of course will prepare dululah. Macam dah masak ke apa kan. Dia setakat masak nasi. Lepas tu dia ambil lauk tu, dia panaskan. Dia
everything all
makan
he settle himself.
Settle himself lah. Pakai baju sendiri, naik bus sendiri. But of course kita letak ni attack lah. Just attack is back to just to see where his movement.
I see.
Sekarang kemaruk apa? Daddy, I want to take MRT from Pasir Ris to Jurong.
Ui, alamak.
At first kita macam kasih tak nak dia.
He wants to. He suggested
that.
that.
My mom macam, tak muah. No, I think we should, you know. I seriously think we should. So I just tell my wife no. Give him the chance.
Ui.
Tak ada hal bro. Dia Pasir Ris pergi Jurong, pergi Senja, naik LRT.
Wow.
Pergi shopping mall sendiri. Adam, where are you? I'm at Junction 8.
Junction 8.
Sekarang balik sekolah je. Can I go Pasir Ris Mall first, buy bubble tea? Adam, go ahead. You just update us where you are.
Wow.
Sampai that level already. Sekarang weekend je cari Chan. I want to go to my brother house lah. I want to go to Albemarle house at Yishun.
Yeah.
Can or not? You know how to go or not? I know. I check the map. You take this.
Wow.
Then might be relax. Kasih dia try.
Yeah.
So I cakap, abang, he's coming Ingkop dia betul. Cakap, dia kata he's coming. 1 hour later sampai depan pintu.
Wow.
So bila dia, what you take? I take this, I change at this, gini, I sampai rumah abang.
So he knows what he needs to do.
He knows. Dia punya memory, autistic kid ni tak itulah. As for Adam memory dia power gila bro. Memory dia, I can tell you, dia boleh know all the MRT lines from A to Z.
Yeah.
Dia boleh tahu every building that comes his way. Pasir Ris to the whole Pasir Ris dia tahu. Kirakan dia punya memory is solid lah.
I think there must be some kind of trigger point somewhere in his life.
Yeah.
When he entered the school, you know, you said that the teachers' warmth, kindness is different. Your decision to do certain things. Yeah. I think everything came together.
Yeah.
And now you see that reward.
I see the fruit.
Very independent. And you would never think of an autistic child that you started out with. That, oh, Rahmat. The worry you had, the worry you had back then until now, and then you see. Yeah. But I'm guessing between you and your wife, probably your wife still a bit hard to let him go on his own.
Dia dah better lah. I am more to army style lah. Like, because I am brought up that way by my late dad. So I don't care whether you're autistic or not. We still need to give them a chance to be normal lah.
I think as generally as boys, right? I think we want them to be a little bit street hardened.
Definitely.
Right? Yeah. You said you have to try this on your own. Because ultimately, you know, you're going to be a man.
Yeah.
Right? So we always have that mindset that our boys need to be street hardened in that sense. You know, the mental has to be strong. That kind of
have
thing.
To be street smart lah.
Yeah, street smart also.
Yeah. So Alhamdulillah.
Wow,
So
it's really it's interesting to see the growth of your boy. I mean, we know Luf has grown also.
Yeah.
But for Adam to see how much he has grown, it's really amazing.
But I still have to play the part of being the brother. Sekarang masih. Pasal abang dia masih tak faham. Don't know how to play the normal kids play lah.
Yalah, of course.
Macam kau nak main PlayStation ke, nak main bola ke, abang dia memang kaki bangku lah. Main bola ke, atau main macam board games ke, because the brother is he still have that a bit of macam perangai lama dia, macam fidgetive. Macam diorang selalu macam gini, macam fidgetive, then macam one thing about Adam, he like to repeat things.
Is it okay, bro? Just curious, sorry, just interject a bit. Is it something to do with social anxiety?
Yes.
There's a bit of social anxiety involved here, right?
Yes. Bila dia dengar orang yang tak kenal, he is very anxious.
And also kalau there's a crowd.
Yes, there's a crowd, and he cannot hear loud things sampai sekarang. Kalau ada tanda, kalau if you at the roadside sebelah bus pe engine, sampai sekarang dia masih takut lah. Dia masih still fear of sound, I think.
Loud noises, that kind of thing.
And he still repeat things. Itu we cannot take
repeat out. Means like what?
He can ask me, Daddy, when is let's say for example, when is Christmas, for example, I tell him the answer. Then tomorrow, Daddy, when is Christmas?
He asks the same question.
Actually, at first kita bingit lah, macam why you keep asking the same question? But then I know, I go deeper. I ask the teachers, Rahmat, he just want assurance. He already know the answer.
Oh.
He already know the answer. He
I
just
see.
want to create conversation, to have assurance from someone that he's being, like dia macam nak orang ingatkan dia normal. Faham tak?
And this is a typical autistic punya child's personality?
As for
Or
my
is it
son
just him?
my friend punya anak pun kadang-kadang repetitive juga.
I see.
Yes. I think repetitive is one of the traits lah of an autistic. Banyak macam-macam, different kids have different.
Yeah, different personalities and different characteristics as well.
Ada yang autistic yang bahasa intelligent, yang really
Yes.
high functioning, clever gila.
Yeah, I don't know whether you watched this show before, Rain Man.
Yeah.
Remember Rain Man,
Yeah,
Dustin Hoffman and
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Awesome show, that one. He's autistic.
Yeah.
But he's a different level of autism, right?
Yeah. So slowly lah. I mean the things that yang ada tu kita cakap my wife pelan-pelan lah. Pelan-pelan we try to tackle that lah.
Yalah.
Sampai sekarang dia masih repeat the same thing lah.
Is it?
Yeah, still repetitive. So
I see,
kita
I see.
macam now we ask him back. Macam dia tanya kita kan, Daddy, for example, what day is today? What do you think? What day is today? Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, is it? So you counter with
Counter
that
gitu
lah.
je lah. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. Okay, bro. Now, just before we close this
Can.
interview lah, any advice to any dads out there who are probably having the same idea as you, planning to change jobs or taking a leap of faith, financial stress, or even parenting challenges like having an autistic child. Any advice you would give to these dads?
Any advice? I think you have heard my story. I think as father, as imam of the house, I think we need to throw away all of our inner feelings and try to be there for the family lah. I think we have to persevere. I think we have to give the best to the family. I think we have to have the biggest sacrifice in the family. At the end of the day, your children will look upon you. So whatever you do will replicate what they do in the future lah. So tawakal, of course, always trust Allah. Don't forget that. And insyaAllah lah, He will help you along the way. InsyaAllah.
Thank you, bro.
InsyaAllah.
And we also wish all the best to you and your work. Continued
InsyaAllah.
success. Continue to win more awards. Right?
Siapa nak jual rumah atau siapa nak call?
Yeah, definitely. Take note. Look out for his TikTok. Your TikTok handle is what?
Rahmat MBA.
Rahmat MBA. Okay. And also we wish all the best to your boys, your wife.
Amin.
We also hope that your boys continue to grow. And also we wish all the best to Adam as well.
Amin, insyaAllah.
Right. And to all dads out there, continue to do what you do. But there are times where you may not be sure about what you're doing.
Yeah.
But hey, that's okay. I'll see you soon.